Hey guys, we promised we'd be going live today. I'm with my daughter Angelica. Hello.
Hi.
And trying to get all set up, not just doing live Facebook, but she's starting some fun new, wait, here, let me show you. Some fun new,
Ooh,
can you
double
see?
camera.
Hey, double camera. She's starting her own business, and we're not going to talk about that today because we're going to officially announce it in about 2 weeks. So she's doing.
Trademarks can be a mother.
She's not talking about me as mother either. Anyway, so she's getting all set up, getting her equipment, getting ready to do all the things she does with media, and I don't know where she gets media and stuff like that. The desire to do that stuff, but she's doing it. So anyway, but she was up to no good at my summit with interviewing people behind the stage. Thank you all for my birthday wishes. They were so much fun and so wonderful. And she did some other stuff on there too. And Angel, I'm gonna let you tell us what you were up to.
Yes, so I know a couple of you guys stopped by to say hi to us. I'm at the little behind the scenes area, and there were some really great questions that I know you guys wanted to ask Aurea, aka Mom. And I just want to go ahead and address those now, kind of get your questions answered. And of course, while you guys are watching, if you have any additional questions, even moving forward to the next summit next year, if you have any inserts you want to add in, now's the time to do it. We only know what we're told, so now's the time to tell us. So let's jump right in. I have probably about 5 or 6, then one rave review I had to throw in there, not just a question.
Such fun, such fun. All right, well, cool.
And if you hear the puppies in the background, they're just excited to be on camera too, so ignore them.
We love puppies, that's for sure. Yeah, but Angel's right. This is going to be your chance to plug in if you have requests for next year, get in your honoree nominations, your speaker nominations, and anything like that. So we'll be doing a lot more of this. So we're still getting used to Facebook Live as well. So if you're there watching, hit the like button, hit the heart button so we know you're there. This is new to us, so we can't tell if you're there unless you let us know.
Yeah,
like I think I need a tripod for this phone because I'm holding it up myself here.
It's like we're Tinkerbell. We live off applause. So applause is like likes and comments.
Okay, cool. Oh, we see Rachel there. Hey, Rachel from Florida.
Now let's jump right into it. We're going to start with Miss Trisha Clemens. She was with Mutt Butts. So you guys can check her out online if you guys want to search for her there. And she wanted to know, what was it like starting the summits in the beginning, and how did Aurea make it the great event that it is today? Keep in mind, it was our 10th summit this past one, so just to get past 2, like I always say, is incredible. So to be at 10 is amazing. And it wasn't 10 years. She did this 10 summits and sometimes 2 or 3 in 1 year.
I did 4 in 1 year.
Yeah, that was a year I tried to forget. I think Christmas got combined with Thanksgiving and Halloween. It was Holo-Thanksmas, basically, that year. So,
Holo-Thanksmas.
Yes, we had to combine. We just did not have time to celebrate all holidays because of those 4 summits.
Holo-Thanksmas.
Yes, Holo-Thanksmas.
And she creates her own words, too, so woo.
Yes. But yes, I'll repeat it again.
Okay.
Trisha Clemens with Mutt Butts.
Okay.
What was it like starting the summits in the beginning, and how did Aurea make it the great event that it is today?
Aw. Well, first of all, it's great having Mutt Butts with us because we're huge dog lovers. So shout out to Mutt Butts. It's a great company for dogs. And thank you for the compliment that they're great, because they're only as great as the people that show up and that come and then engage. And it's really cool. I have to give God all the glory because he's the one that told me to do this. And what makes the event great, and I always say this, is I just bring together great people, and I bring together wonderful people that are doing wonderful things, and you all make the event great. You all collaborate, and you shop with the vendors, and you do fundraisers with the vendors, and you meet the honorees. And the honorees come to me from all over the place. People throughout the year are saying, you got to know this person, you should know this person. I remember when I got introduced to Remington, I was looking for some young people.
Change for Georgia, Remington.
Change for Georgia, Remington Youngblood, and he was 11 when he started it, and I was introduced to him, I think, when he was 12, and it was an instant, love at first sight, what he's doing, and how he's helping the troops, and those type of people just keep coming on every single year. So I don't have a magic formula, except that when I met Tori Johnson, when I just come off of winning the Emmy for my television show called Live Your Legacy, she's the one that spotted and said, why aren't you doing women's events? You could do so much live, and sponsors love live for even more than television. So that's what got my wheel spinning, and she took me under her wing, and she showed me how to do live events and make them successful. So the logistics is definitely, there's a business plan in place, why they're logistically successful, and they're not something I ever lose money on, and that's why I've been able to do them over and over and over again, because it's not something, oh my gosh, I can't afford to do that again. It's no, they do make profit. They are Excellent, excellent. Oh, she's scooting me over. I've got to get in the frame.
You gotta angle it down. She doesn't know her angles yet.
No, this is not my forte. I'm holding this up. Hello. Anyway, but the people make it great. So if you're doing an event, you want it to be great. Think about the people. Think about who your demographics are and who they'd most like to pick their brain, whose knowledge they'd most benefit most from. And then when you're doing whatever kind of masterminds, whatever kind of function, you have to keep your purpose in hand at all times. There's many, many times Tori told me when I'd say I wanted to add a fashion show, I wanted to add something. She goes, Aurea, okay, why? What does that do for your demographics, for your purpose of your event? And obviously we haven't done one because it didn't really fit in. It would be fun, and you know me, I'm all about fun, and I'm all about entertainment. But really to stay focused on what your point is, why are you holding that event, who's benefiting from it, and what you're doing to meet their pain. You know, what is their pain and how do you relieve them of the pain, or what is it they most like to learn, or what would they engage with. So it's a lot of logistics, but first get that great idea and be still for a couple of days. Like we're going to talk about Angel's dreams later on, and she was still for a couple of days. And it came 3 days, and her idea just came to her, and that happens to me a lot.
My new brand that's being trademarked.
Oh my gosh, it's great. So thank you for loving the summits. I love them too. And God just does it. God gets all the glory. And then I just put one hand in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, surround myself with great people, great team, and then the people that come are the ones that are meant to be there. She's such a ham.
And she's not getting the angles.
I am sorry, I'm not getting these angles. Jeepers, great.
I'll just keep it right here. So we'll just keep it as the Angel Show.
Perfect.
Hey guys, it's the Angel Show.
Okay. All right, what's the next question?
All right, so thank you, Trisha Clemens, for that question. Now we're moving right along to C. Nicole Henderson. And let me just tell you guys, when I had the behind-the-scenes interview, Jay Stone and C. Nicole Henderson were the most brought up names for their mastermind sessions at that moment. Now, they hadn't done the second set yet, so people didn't get to talk as much about the other mastermind sessions, but their names stood out for sure. It was just people over and over saying, you know, content for cash flow. They just went on and on just how amazing you guys were. So fantastic job on that, you guys. You really made an impact and stood out.
And since then, I've been getting reviews about everybody. Oh my gosh, they just loved Scott, and they loved Dawn, and they loved Diane. So it's been great. So she got them on that first day, and they had really, you know, jam-packed it to hers. But Nicole Henderson, she's the one that helps my nonprofits, and that's, again, the bulk of what I do. We're there to help nonprofits. So she was a perfect fit. And Nicole's coming back next year.
Woo-hoo.
So, yeah.
By popular demand.
Hopefully, Jay and everybody will be back. So, anyway, all right, what's the question?
Yes, so she, again, Nicole Henderson is with the nonprofit consultant with WSG, so check her out. And her secret passion is wanting to venture into the screenwriting world. So I know you're familiar with that whole industry, being an Emmy Award winner that I always brag about all the time. And she would just love to pick your brain on industry questions in general, since again, you are an Emmy winner. So maybe you'd like to maybe reach out to Miss Nicole Henderson separately and kind of address that with specifics. But just as the industry, what's kind of a good way for her to get involved with screenwriting? What would be her first step? Is there a certain person she needs to reach out to, or a company to represent her that you would recommend?
Well, you definitely want to be a part of the Atlanta Press Club, and it's a great company, and you want to take classes. I always say school is never out for the pro. No matter what you're doing, no matter how many 20 billion years you've been doing whatever you're doing, school's never out for the pro, and you meet other pros if you're taking classes. So I'd highly suggest going to some very popular, well-known classes on screenwriting, because there you're going to meet teachers that are in the industry and other classmates that are in the industry. And I'm also a member of the Women in Film and Television. It's called WIFTA. Also a member of Atlanta Press Club. Join some of those organizations, but call me, because as part of my coaching program, I teach people how to get into the media business, how to do it, how to do the PR, how to market. So that's a great question, but that's a great one-on-one question as well. But whatever you're trying to, just doing that angle again, trying to, what?
There, lady.
Okay, lady. Whatever you're trying to venture into, you want to be around people that are already doing it. School is the best place, and you're never too old to say go back for a class. So find a class in what you're doing, and that starts the whole ball rolling. It really does. Well, actors and actresses always tell them, start auditioning for things. At the auditions...
Sergeant Clark?
Sergeant Clark, yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Hi. Everyone loved the cadets. Sorry to interrupt, but I saw Sergeant Clark log on, and we just had to give her a shout out because, oh my gosh, everyone was so moved by what you guys are doing. So again, didn't mean to interrupt, but I had to add that in there.
Of course she meant to interrupt. That's all she's doing is interrupting. Have I gotten a word in edgeways? Stop looking at yourself.
I can't help it.
My gosh, it's Angel and Ray show. Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh. Where was I? Anyway.
We were looking at my lashes.
No, we
That's what
weren't.
we were at.
Anyway, go to school. Go back to school. And like I was saying with actresses, when you're auditioning, even if you think you're not going to get the part, you just go and you start mingling with people in the industry. So whatever your industry is, get in the middle of people doing it. And then you'll start getting the next step and the next step. And lots of prayer. I'm always praying, Lord, if this is where I need to be, please open the door. If it's not, close it, slam it shut, and don't let me walk through that door. So keep in prayer, and we're praying for you as well. Now, stop looking at yourself and ask the next question.
The thing stopped recording up here, so I had to restart it.
What's in that?
I had to restart this. It did like a save video. This is all learning process, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right, so again, thank you to C. Nicole Henderson for her industry.
Hey, T.Y.
Oh, are we saying
Danella.
hi to people? Oh, Danella! Hi!
Hey, we're from learning. I can see people now. Okay, woo!
Danella, we are still exhausted from the summit. Oh
sure
my
she
gosh,
is.
I haven't had even a night's sleep since we've been go. I've been trying to get all this trademarking stuff done. We still have not had a moment, so I'm still on summit brain.
She's tired. I'm sure you've done 6 more events since Monday, so I'm sure you can tell us about what tired is. So anyway, great job, Danella. Great job. All right, now that my arm is broken, go ahead. I know.
At least break it for a good reason.
Angle.
There.
Next.
No, see, you're slouching again.
Jeepers.
Beauty is pain. Pain is beauty. When are you going to learn this? If it's comfortable, you're not doing it right. So if you're not okay,
Why don't you ask the next question?
I will when you there. See, you can either make yourself look ugh or ah.
Oh my.
See, oh yes.
Yes, my stylist. Okay.
No, you see, you did it again, you little stink punk.
Okay, go.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
Okay, and it's Jay Stone. I was going to make sure I pronounce her name right.
Yes.
She's a master brand coach.
She is.
And I know that she'd mentioned loving the fact that you traveled with your events, with your sons. I know you've been to Florida for some of them. I know that I've been trying to twist her arm to go to New York and LA to bring them there to you guys. Because why just keep it in Georgia and Florida? But she wanted to know, in regards to when you traveled with your summit, how did you build those relationships with the venues and the contracts and the people involved? And how do you get those attendees in the different venues in different states too? Because obviously you're not dealing with the same people in your circle, in your comfort zone here in Georgia. How did you get that camaraderie? How did you get the connections? Kind of fill her in on that.
Well, the hotel's the first thing, and you need to ask all the right questions to the hotels. And that's a whole other conversation. We can have it another time. Tori taught me all the questions to ask, what's important, what like reasonable prices were. So when we took it to Orlando, we took it to St. Pete. The first place we went to was places where we know people. And moving to Atlanta from St. Pete, we had a group of people down that we knew. I did Mary Kay down there, our family, our friends. So first point would be do it where you already know people. Whether you're an online like Jay Stone, I know, and Diana Perez and Adeline, you all have really big tribes everywhere online. So you may have a whole bunch of fans that are in Vegas or a whole bunch of fans are in Wisconsin. Go to where you know there's people on the ground that'll be your right arm, that'll be your partner, because you can't do it alone. And you can't do it as well if you're not on the ground there. Like in Atlanta, I'm constantly every month speaking at everybody's different events. So all throughout the year, people know who I am. They're waiting for my summit. You go somewhere where they're not used to you, they haven't seen you in person, and you're not on the ground at events all the time. It's much harder, but you can do it through social media. So find about 5 people that are in a city you want to go to and partner with them, at least 5. And then you'll start working them as your team on the ground. Get a great hotel, great place. Ask them where locations if they're taking notes.
I'm making sure. You do you. I'll get you in the background.
Perfect. So it's team effort. It's definitely team effort. I definitely coach on things like that. But if you have a place where people want you to come, they're inviting you to come.
John's watching. We love John. Hi.
She's going to be a great TV host. Oh my gosh.
And Lisa said hi too. You got to acknowledge your viewers.
Yes, you do. That's her job.
Yes. Without you guys, we're nothing.
I'm trying to seriously answer the question. Where was I? Anyway, so yeah, if you want to do events out of town, find people that want you to come to their town, first and foremost. And everything else will fall into place there. And then hook up with your friends that have been to your event locally and have them start shouting out how great your events really are. No matter what city they've been in before, you are great. And you're going to take it onto the road. So my Atlanta peeps would definitely be telling my Wisconsin friends, you've got to go. We love it here in Atlanta. And you know we all do that for each other. So just hit us up when it's time you want to go to a different city. We will all be there for you and help you on. But find people in the city.
Connections.
Say, I get a lot of people say, why aren't you doing it in Dallas? Or why aren't you doing it in
New York?
And it's like, well, invite me to come and help me get there. And then it's a partnership. my gosh.
She's a little camera hog. Oink, oink.
There you go.
Oh, yes. There we go.
Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. So thank you, Jay Stone, for that question.
That was a great question.
Now we have Scott. Is it Farrell? Am I pronouncing that right?
Scott Farrell.
Okay, great. Who was a hoot to talk with. I hate to
fun.
use the word hoot, but that's literally the best word I can describe it. He asked, of all the questions, where do you get your shoes? How do you find your shoes? And I think you can answer this question very well.
Yes, I'm a tomboy by trade, so if I look good and I look cute and I got cute shoes on, a cute outfit, it's because of my daughter, Angelica. She's definitely my stylist, for sure. So.
Oh, John, good luck to your show. We know you're going to be amazing.
Oh, yay. You can do it. We love you. John Chandler is awesome.
Check him out.
Check
He's
him
an
out.
amazing vocalist. He plays the piano. He does pretty much anything. If you haven't checked him out yet, you're crazy and you're missing out on so much. Check out John Chandler. He's on Facebook, Instagram,
Twitter,
Google him, stalk him all you want.
YouTube. Gotta see him on YouTube.
Yes, yes.
It's awesome. But yeah, my stylist. Get a good stylist.
Yes.
Cute shoes. And to say we got them. We really love
it's a secret. It's a secret.
Love Macy's. I do love
Macy's is one of my go-tos, but I have a lot of secret places to get stuff for good deals too. I love spending money more than anything in the world.
No. She loves spending my money.
No, my money and my husband's money. I like spending all money. If it's green, it's mine. I spend it. But my trick is you can get a lot more for your money. I want the designer stuff, and I want it for the best price, so I can get a lot more of it.
She really does. She's the coupon queen.
Yes. So the shoes, come to me if you need help. Everyone kept talking about your the awesome magenta, shoes. Morgan was mentioning it was the T-Mobile same color. She's like, oh, she's representing T-Mobile.
Oh yeah, my hot pink shoes. That's great. I love it. That's a good question.
Thank you, Scott, for that question.
I think we've got two more. No, one more and then a comment.
Oh, I have one from Sergeant Clark. If you're still on Sergeant Clark, this is your question. Now, Sergeant Clark is with the North Georgia Cadets. And again,
University of North Georgia.
Yes. And she wants to know your strategy in overcoming the deep, dark moments and how to push through those moments too. It's easy to say, just be positive, pray. I mean, you've heard it all before. Pray if you believe in God, pray if you believe in your dog and he brings miracles, whatever you believe in.
Even if you don't believe in God, pray. No, God's definitely my go-to. But there's many times, I don't think I've ever had a summit where 2 or 3 weeks before.
Sergeant Clark, there she goes. There she is.
I don't think I've ever had a summit where I haven't really thought, am I doing any good? Should I do another one? I'm ready to quit. This is going to be my last one. I mean, I've said that a million times. And I think anybody that does anything that's that massive of hurting people and trying to get the right people in the right place at the right time, the right prices, all of that, it is exhausting. But when you know you're called to do it, you do make it through the tough times. But it does not to say that there aren't plenty of times to say, gosh, I don't know, maybe this one's going to be my last one. And then we have it, and everybody has a great time and meets the best people, and they're saying, next year I've got to bring so-and-so. So you're like, okay, I've got to do it again.
Well, and I have some inserts for people that they want to see certain people, fundraisers, and charities. We'll touch on that in a minute, too, and what you guys want to see at the 11th Summit next year.
For sure. So I'd say lots of prayer, always have that quiet time, lots of friends. If you don't have your friends and your family, your team saying, you can do it and get you through the tough times, I'm the queen of knowing you're going to have tough times.
And you are who you hang with, so stay around those people that you want to be encouraged by. Don't be around little grumpy Eeyores. And if you are around them, bring them up and help them be a happy person.
Exactly. So it's nothing. Lisa, are you cracking?
No, she said Angel is cracking me up. Let's be specific here. See, it's like you're right here with us, Lisa. See, there's a little spot for your head right here. You should be right here with us.
Lisa's my BFF. We all love Lisa. We know she was at my summit. You all got to meet her.
She's at every summit, not just this, but she's at every summit.
Never missed. So,
all right, so yes, Sergeant Clark.
The question?
Yes. And if ever, Sergeant Clark, if you ever are going through a deep, dark moment or a hard time or just getting nonprofits going, you can always, that's what making these connections with the summits are about. It's, being able to, rely on us, lean on us. We've all been through some sort of struggle and able to hopefully come out at the other end. And I know with my struggles, I rely on my mom, my friends, my family. And it's just, I start every single day with, I know it can go really, really bad. I know this day can go really, really well, but I'm prepared for either way. And I start the day with some prayer, sometimes a glass of wine or vodka, but it just depends. It depends on the day. Whatever works for different people.
So now it's the Aurea show. So let me say.
Thank you, Sergeant Clark, for that question. Yes, prayer will always work.
And friends and
family. The Lord turned water into wine too.
Oh my gosh, here we go. That's a whole nother show. Lord have mercy. All right, what's the comment? Are we answering any questions?
Yeah, so those were the main questions that were asked you. We selected those randomly. Now we did have... No. Let's get this straight. Angel show. I do have a rave review from one Brenda
Just
Cooper.
one person? Oh.
No, just one review. That's all you
Brenda!
get. No, this one is very special because you know with me and I love fashion and wardrobe and styling and all that. So Brenda Cooper, obviously the Emmy Award winning stylist, color expert, costume designer. I take whatever she says to heart for sure. But she just really wanted to take a moment to just say how impressed she was by your level of commitment to humanity and what you've accomplished and overcome. And again, 10 summits is huge. And she was just so impressed by that. And she just, in her beautiful accent, it sounded even better. So I wish she was here to say it to you personally. But
thank you.
I hope I relayed that well. And
You do.
We all want to see so much more for the 11th one. We know you're just outgrowing every place that you go. You're just so big and getting bigger every year. And I know a couple people mentioned they want to see people like William Shatner, Oprah Winfrey,
perfect,
Steve Harvey.
Oh,
so all of you guys, if you're listening,
them.
you know, Oprah, you're always watching our channel anyway. Go ahead and just give me a call. You have my number. Let's chit chat. You know,
I want Steve Harvey. That'd be cool.
Oh, who doesn't want Steve Harvey? Oh,
well, hey, Jeff Foxworthy and his family came, and they were lovely and wonderful.
His daughter Jordan has a great, what is that, nonprofit or a charity that she has?
She helps nonprofits and charities, and she was wonderful. And their mom, Greg, and their grandmother, they were wonderful, and they're very big philanthropists helping feed the hungry in Atlanta. So these people that we know as celebrities are also great philanthropists, and that's what I really want to honor them, because I know if you're a celebrity, people listen to you. So
use that platform.
Yeah, so if Steve Harvey actually did come, of course it'd be fun and great honor to be a hoot, but really talk about the charities that he loves.
He's so inspirational too.
Yeah, and people would care about who he cared about, because you know you could probably trust those charities that celebrities have vetted already to know they're good and that money goes where it's supposed to go. I know we have Usher here in Atlanta who does the Usher New Look Youth Camp, and they're helping the youth in the arts program. So that would be cool. So
Usher, hey, we went to the same studio. Hit me up, contact me, let's hang out. I'll go in your Lamborghini. Why not? I have the perfect outfit for a Lamborghini, actually. It goes with a Lamborghini just right.
Okay. So is that the end of the question?
Yeah, well, let's see. Did anybody ask us any questions in here? This is how you do the social media thing, Mom.
Teach me. Okay. They're watching. They're laughing.
Oh, Elizabeth said hi.
They're watching and laughing. Nobody's asked a question. Okay.
Great video.
Any questions?
So cute. I'm scrolling through. Oh, at least I have a good angle while I'm scrolling. I didn't even look at that. Annette. Oh, and Clyda. That's my hubby's aunt. Well, my aunt too.
All right, so we have a question, but you guys have been great. We love the summit. So much fun.
We're going to do a lot more of these things. And again, keep emailing us, message us. Let us know if you want to, hear about something particular, if you want to see something on the 11th Summit, whether it's a cool vendor, cool invention, a cool person.
Here's one. Oh, that's so great. Melissa Mansfield Baker, she was our first speaker on Monday, and it was so inspirational. People are still talking about you, Melissa.
Yes.
It was so touching. You did an amazing job. And you want to know how you decide which nonprofits to benefit. That's easy, because you all year long, submit them to me. And that's how I sometimes meet them myself at different events I go to. Sometimes I'll see somebody on the news, it's local. Like the dogs, the canine dogs, I spotted them when they were hugging the children at the Newtown, Connecticut shooting. And I noticed the dog says, oh my gosh, what a great nonprofit. I knew someday I would find a way to honor them. And it was about 2 years later that it happened. But you all send in people that you know. It could be your unknown friend next door who has a heart of gold, always giving, or it could be somebody famous like a Steve Harvey that everybody knows, and
Justin Timberlake, and
everything in between. So I learned them we find them, and you all find them and tell me about them. Becky Rulin, who won the Aurea Hope Award, I was introduced by Tracy Randall, and she
was Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy said, "Ray, I've got somebody," and she nominated her, and most everybody this year was nominated by somebody else, which was really cool.
And that's cool too when you're nominated by your peers and other people.
You all some great people this year. It was really, really fun. Really fun. Oh, shit. You're at for every angle. There you go. Let's get the close up. There you go.
Well, not too close up. Hold on. I didn't microderm today. But yeah, we're hoping to do these Facebook Lives once a week. So you guys think of your questions. We're going to keep in touch with what Aurea is up to each week. I have a lot of fun announcements coming up, guys. You know, the battle of trademarking. It's a fun journey. So I'm told I can announce it in 10 days, but things happen in between there. But no matter what, we're going to be up and running very, very soon. So we're going to be doing things like this, going on location. It's going to involve pop culture in every way, shape, and form. Everything around you is pop culture. And
we're going to incorporate nonprofits into this. We're going to be doing things for good causes. Because I've trained her well, so yay.
And we're going to go on location to different events, different concerts. We're going to cover the Andra Day concert in December. If you guys have not listened to Andra Day, holy guacamole, you need to. She will blow you away.
She's almost as good as you.
Oh, no, we don't compare to Andra Day. That's like saying Mariah Carey. We don't touch the divas.
I'm partial to you, so it's okay.
Oh, I'm partial to Andra. But yes, I'll let you guys experience Andra for yourselves in December. We're going to cover the tree lighting at Avalon. We're going to cover basically anything like that. We're going to tell you the fun places to go. We're going to rate them along the way. I'm going to have beauty reviews, so it's a lot of fun stuff coming up. I'll have a more thorough, more professional explanation of it coming up soon.
You're going to have a professional explanation?
No, I'll have it in my own words, so it'll sound even better.
Perfect. All right,
yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're very excited. Thank you for coming out to the summit. We love y'all. You know, you can call us, Facebook message us anytime. If you have a particular question for either of us for anything, or somebody that you want to nominate, do it now, because we actually are working the summit 1 year in advance. So it starts now. What we're going to do, who we're going to have, who we're going to honor next year. So we love y'all. Yeah, fish lips. Okay, she's so professional. Anyway.
It's like the Kim Bierman.
Oh, hello. And I'm just your normal
We love you guys. We love you guys. Think of your questions now. We'll tune in next week.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend. It's almost Christmas. Yay, it's almost Christmas.
La 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 la.